this, stay totally immobile. Do not move a muscle. Do not breathe. Do you hear me? I might as well be dead. Don't give me any ideas.
A game is played, a change is made, but still the road is long. And though you might yet fly a kite, sometimes the wind's too strong.
George, what's happened? Are you ill?
No. Should I be?
Of course not, only... Why on earth are you out so early? Is everything alright?
No. Everything's all wrong.
My dear, what is it?
If you must know, I refused some German chap alone. Seems he went to our chief rivals. They gave him the money and it turned into a gold mine.
Well, they can't expect you to get it right every time.
Can't they? It's exactly what they expect.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough.
That is more than loud enough. Upstairs, now.
But we were just...
I don't care what you adjust. Upstairs, now. Where's my briefcase? Michael? Jane? Will you give it to me? You're their mother. Why can't you do something?
Well, I can try not shouting for a start.
Mary Poppins, you're here to teach the children manners. Just look at them. They're a pair of little savages. If I had it my way, you'd be out of this house fight.
You're tired. Don't bring the children down tonight, Mary Poppins. Mr. Banks is quite exhausted.
I hope you haven't forgotten, Mum, but tonight is my night out.
What? Oh dear, I had forgotten. I suppose the best people wouldn't ask you to change your plans.
No, they wouldn't.
I thought not.
But that's not fair. Daddy loses his temper and we're shut up in the nursery. Daddy's mean and rotten. I hate him.
Jane! Take that back this instant. I will not have you criticize your father.
Why? He criticized you. Last week he said you were no use nor ornament.
How dare you?
I heard him say it and so did you.
Sometimes people say things they don't mean. Take the children upstairs, please. George,
What is it now?
I thought you might like to talk about it.
What would be the point?
Perhaps I could help.
Don't be absurd.
I'm serious, George. If you have troubles, I'd like to share them.
You will. Fact is, I've been suspended without salary until they decide what to do with me.
Twists and turns, ups and downs. One moment smiles, next moment frowns. But bad-tempered faces had better change quick. For if the wind changes, their faces might stick. Chim chimney, chim chim, cherry chim cheroo.
It's not fair. You're going out. We're left here on our own.
You've got plenty of toys to play with.
I don't want to. They're boring.
They might say the same about you. Why does Daddy get so cross?
Fathers are supposed to look after their children, not yell at them all the time.
Yes, but have you ever asked yourself who looks after the fathers when things go a little wrong?
The mothers, I suppose.
Not the children.
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Sometimes families are upside down. For a while, anyways.
Well, I don't want to live in an upside down family. I wish I could just run away.
Why don't you? Somebody might adopt you.
You'd miss me.
No, I wouldn't. I could have your toys.
No, you could not.
Yes, I could, and I jolly well would.
Give me that. Now look what you've done.
That is no way to treat Valentine. What has she ever done to you? She can't do anything. She's a doll. That's all, you two. Now into bed. At once.
But we hadn't had our milk.
There'll be no buts and no milk either. If it can't be good, you might as well be sorry.
I wish you'd just leave us alone.
Be careful of the things you wish for. Poor Valentine. Go inside and make yourself presentable. go to sleep, and you call me. And that, as in so many things, your information is faulty. Playing the games, taking your turn. Some children lose, some children learn. Treat the toys nicely, and maybe they'll treat you the same. Playing the game. Are you feeling any better, Valentine?
Much better, thank you.
Tempers are frayed, tempers are lost. Nobody stops to think of the cost.
But they tore my arm. Again.
Oh dear, children who lose their temper lose everything else in the end.
They're not playing the game, not playing fair, not with the doll, not with the bear. Thrown on the floor and neglected as they were to blame. Playing the game. Please tell them, Mary Poppins.
Why don't you?
What's going on? What happened to the toys? Make them go small and back in their box.
Why? You've heard them and called them names. Now it's their turn. Some other toys. Now is the time to tell of your woes, to tell of the
Rhyme, rhyme.
There's one, come on, enter the fray. They need to hear what you have to say.
Make them stop. Make them stop.
Those girls and boys,
Those girls and boys
who treat us this way,
who treat us this way
don't deserve fun.
don't deserve fun.
So why should we say they stamp and shout,
They stamp and shout.
create such a fuss? They need to learn the value of us.
So,
You think you know everything.
I couldn't agree more. Jane?
Well, they're still our toys, and we'll do what we want with them. So there.
So there indeed. Playing the game, having a ball. Those who won't play shan't play at all.
They'll leave me again.
Maybe when we've learned to play the game.
Up where the smoke is all billowed and curled, between pavement and stars is a chimney sweep's world, where there's hardly no day and hardly no night, with things up in shadows and halfways in light. On the rooftops of
sweep now, are you?
Best view in the world, eh? And who gets to see it? The birds, the stars, and the chimney sweeps. Nothing to beat it. Now as the ladder of life has been strong, you may think of sweeps on the bottommost rung. Though I spends me time in the ashes and smoke, in this all wide world, there's no happier bloke. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cherry. When you're with a sweep, you're in glad company. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cherry.
Crack will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Oh, blow me a kiss, and that's lucky too. So you're leaving, are you?
The wind's changed.
But the good kids, Mary.
Would I be bothering them if they went? But I can't help them if they won't let me, and nobody's harder to teach than a child who knows everything.
So
they've got to do the next bit on their own. Chimney,
chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cherry.
when you're with a sweep, you're in glad company. Goodbye, bud.
Chim, chim, chim chim cherry. When you're with a sweep, you're in glad company. Nowhere is there a more happier crew than one who sings chim chim cherry chim cheroo. Chim chimney, chim chim cherry chim.
Cheerio, Bet. Keep an eye on them for me.
She can't have left us. Oh, yes, she can. And she's taken all our toys. Well, what does the news say? What in the name of heaven are you two doing out here? Where's Mary Poppins? Gone. Gone. Well, if that doesn't take the bloomin' biscuit. Miss Brill, what does au revoir mean? Why? Because that's what you said in the letter. Dear Jane and Michael, keep playing games. Au revoir, Mary Poppins.
It's French, I know that. Is it God bless you or good luck? No, wait, I remember now. Till we meet again. Now come inside before you catch your death.
Mrs. Brill, is the nursery tidy?
As tidy as I can make it, Mom.
If you know how hard it was to track her down.
Really, Mom? Promise that. Oh, they get to nannies for a flippin' pastime. Now when one returns and makes a spiffle fuss. Never liked her much when she was here the last time. She makes life easier for us. Well, I don't know who else.
Why is it such a secret?
Do you think that she's returned to get Till we meet again.
I just know it must be her.
I shall be here any moment. Now, where's George? George, dear, you're going to be surprised.
Winifred, you know very well I don't like surprises at the best of times.
Not this one. George, I do believe you're going to be proud of me for once. Precision and order, it's perfect. Can really make a difference. I found her for you. Clear thinking, sound judgment, and now we'll regain. When you can be proud of in Cherry Tree Lane. Hurry up, everybody, into the hall. I want you to find everything. Spit, spot, sprig, and
Spick,
span.
span. A sense of excitement is hard to contain. Wonder is returning. Someone is returning to Cherry Tree Lane. Good morning.
The Holy Terror!
Miss Andrew, how lovely to meet you at last. I do hope you had a good journey.
It was thoroughly unpleasant. I never enjoyed travel. You must be poor George's wife. Your flower beds are disgracefully untidy. Take my advice, plant evergreens, or better still, have nothing there at all. Just a plain cement courtyard.
But dear Miss Andrew, I am so fond of flowers.
Then you're a very silly woman. Where did George go?
I'm afraid he had an urgent appointment.
Which, for no doubt, he was late as usual. It's not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
Then it doesn't take a lot to keep you happy. Just look at the dust. There and there. Filth.
Well, we are rather short-staffed at the moment.
And has anyone ever cleaned those curtains? Now, just a minute. Ah, you must be the children. Pity, I don't suppose you know who I am. Yes, we do. You're the Holy Terror. Impudent boy. You're Jane, I suppose. Why aren't you wearing stockings?
I don't like them.
Tut, what manners? I'm seeing there's not a minute to lose. These children have been spoiled. I arrived here just in time. By chance I brought the punishment that best befits the crime. Brimstone and treacle and cod liver oil, liberal doses of each. These are the treats from which children recoil. The lessons I'm going to teach. Just follow my model and don't mollycoddle. It may lead the irksome to work. So seek satisfaction, impunity that shine. Brimstone and treacle will work. Oh, that? Does it taste as bad as it smells? Worse, Lord have to.
Well,
Open! Brimstone and treacle and carbolic soap. These are the tools of my trade. With spoonfuls of sugar, you don't have a hope of seeing that changes are made. When manners are chronic, my teacher's the tonic that's certain to wipe off a smut. Just pour out the ration in action. Brimstone and treacle will work. Your son will go to boarding school at once. As for the girl, I shall take charge of her myself. I won't stand for whining or winking or whimpering, crying or lying or
No, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm disappointed. Truly I am. I thought it was going to be, you know, her with the umbrella.
What are we going to do?
The only thing we can do. Run away.
Easy now. Your old friend Bert ain't gonna hurt you.
Oh, Bert, it's you. You're filthy.
Perhaps a smudge or two. It just so happens that today, I'm a chimney sweep. So what's the matter, and who's after you?
The nastiest nanny in the world.
The nastiest nanny in the world, eh? Well, you two should know. You've been through enough of them. Is she really as bad as all that?
Looks like something that would eat its young. Miss Andrews was Daddy's nanny, which explains a lot. Poor Daddy. Ever since he stopped working, all he does is sits and mopes. Mary Poppins used to say he needed our help, but now it's too late.
I wouldn't say that. Here's what I'll tell you. Why don't we start off with a shake for good luck?
Why would shaking hands with you bring us luck?
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's lucky to shake a chimney sweep's hand?
Well, what are you doing?
Well, you want some luck.
Well, I shake hands with myself. Now what have we got here?
Michael, look, it's a real one. What's the matter? Haven't you always wanted to fly a proper kite? I've always wanted to fly one with Daddy.
Of course you have. But you need to know how it's done. Get some training in, and you'll make him the proudest father in the whole country.
Are you sure? Or are you just saying that?
Did I say the country? I meant the whole bloomin' empire, more like. With Poppins for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight, with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Try again.
Try again.
What's this? What's this? We don't allow litter here.
It's not litter. It's a kite.
Well, a kite, is it? My word it is, I haven't flown a kite since I was a boy. Now we'll wind her up, give her a run, and away she'll go.
I want to do it.
Will you let me help, seeing as I haven't flown a kite since I was a boy?
Oh, all right.
When you send it flying up there, all at once you're lighter than air. You can dance on the breeze over houses and trees with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Reel it in.
I can't. It's stuck. I'll help.
Let me.
Try one more time.
sardine in a tin. And where are your coats?
We didn't have time to put them on.
And why not, may I ask?
Because we've run away.
Have you indeed?
It's been so horrible since you left, Mary Poppins. Miss Andrews come and Daddy's ruined, and we never helped him like he wanted us to because we were too stupid to hear what you were trying to say.
Oh my eye, your life is a tragedy. Now come on home.
Well, she's there. She came this morning as a surprise for Daddy.
Did she? Or maybe I'll be a surprise for her. That was a lovely greeting, Bert.
I meant it, Mary. You're a sight for sore eyes.
You really are, Mary Poppins. Welcome back.
I told you they were good kids, Mary.
And I told you they were worth bothering with.
No, see, here it's against the regulations to come down from the sky like that. And where from, eh? I'd like to know where from.
If I were a parkeeper, I'd straighten my cap and fix my tie.
Aren't you going to shake hands with her for good luck?
No,
Why not? We have.
I don't need luck. Thank you.
Illusions may shatter and memories fade. The things that really matter I lost on the way. The sovereign, the master, and long may he reign. The fame is good for nothing of Cherry Tree Lane.
They'll find their way home in no time. Let's face it, ma'am, they've had enough practice.
But this time they're not being naughty. I'm afraid I've made them unhappy. I'm afraid I've made everyone unhappy.
They'll turn up, don't worry.
George, dear, I know it hurt your pride, dear. But you can't just run and hide, dear. Why can't you see that I'm here? And I am on your side. Whenever you spoke of Miss Andrew, you showered the woman with praise. But now that I've met dear Miss Andrew, there are one or two things I'd rephrase. To think you were raised by that monster and carried that burden through life.
Well, frankly, that's not a surprise. Locked in this cage and not free in the sky for 2 years. How shameful. Yes, of course, that's a field I know well. And hours no longer, your wings will grow stronger. Once you were free from this cell. What kind of bird is it? It's a lark. You were seeing a lark in a cage for the first time and the last.